上人、金舍师父、各位论坛与会者 ，Good afternoon. It was a wonderful and fruitful day one discussion and very interesting day two continued. I'm very confident we can reach out a statement of this year Tzu Chi DRRSD Forum within this 2 days discussion. Please allow me to share the overall perspective of Tzu Chi USA through experience, identify the strength, and establish overall scheduling goals. Buddha's in action. Buddha Tzu Chi Foundation starts from Hualien, Taiwan, and 1989 moved to Alhambra, Los Angeles County, California. This first Tzu Chi Abroad Service Centers, 2019, marks Tzu Chi USA 30 years anniversary. As a faith-based organization and a new immigrant into the world's strongest country, Tzu Chi volunteers learn from challenges and grows with the experience from local, regional, national, and international. This year is Gigi earthquake 20 years anniversary. We are still remembered during the September 21st when earthquakes strike. We received Red Cross message, would like to provide relief services and supports to our family members in Taiwan here. This contact opened a direct support and training educational program concept to the Tzu Chi USA. We need to prepare from ourselves. The partnership relationship is viable and critical. Disasters open the compassionate and Buddhism in action from social movement aligned with spiritual capital care practice among and within the community. From the moment Tzu Chi USA has encountered man-made disaster of 9/11 attack in 2001, Hurricane Katrina, 2005, Hurricane Sandy, 2012, Hurricane Matthew, 2016, Hurricane Harvey, Irma, Maria in 2017, Hurricane Florence, Hurricane Michael in 2018, and Campfire, 2018, and Hurricane Dorian, 2019. In 2018, according to the FEMA website, there were more than 4,264 scalable disasters in USA. Campfire alone, the total economic loss reached $16.5 billion. Hurricane Michael, $16 billion. Hurricane Florence, $14 billion. Global disaster financial impact from 1980 to 2018 has dramatically increased. The disaster rapidly and more complexity is more than we can imagine. The climate change is coming, happening, and it is true. Unfortunately, we know the reality, but we are not ready to actively work with that. Tzu Chi USA, by responding to disasters and lessons learned, to build up the mitigation plan from the innovative material support to multinational teamwork and focus on the cultural diversity awareness and needs. During the Hurricane Katrina, Tzu Chi USA launched the gift card, so-called cash card, direct needs to provide direct needs services delivery. At Hurricane Harvey, we support dehydrated rice for food convenience relief services. Campfire, we deliver the multi-grain powder to make sure children have sufficient nutrition. Hurricane Matthew, we provide eco blankets, portable beds. Each disaster's happened. Tzu Chi Delivery Master Zheng Yan's compassion and sharing the wisdom, inspiration to the community impact. Tzu Chi USA, TIHA, professional team members joint effort and to provide community capacity building. Furthermore,慈济 USA starts to evaluate, review the infrastructure, school, medical, and other social protection system availability, the sustainable livelihood, emergency preparation, and safer urban space, community-based disaster risk reduction and recovery by providing the safe housing, natural resources, and ethic, cultural, mental health preservation. Tzu Chi volunteers learn from the natural hazard disaster management phases, from disaster impact, mitigation, preparation, reconstruction, rehabilitation, emergency disaster response, damage assessment, and vulnerable population data analysis, ongoing development activities, long-term recovery, and economical social recovery. Till today, we are still working with the impact residents of Hurricane Katrina in 2005, provide spiritual care for 9/11/2001, impact individual and related families. Tzu Chi USA realized the importance to work with mainstream and the value of partnership. The valuable partnership needs to establish at regular time. We learned from 9/11 attack that compassion need to have a relationship to be able to directly provide supports to impact residents through direct wisdom. Tzu Chi USA joined National VOAD in 2003, Interaction in 2008 from USA. Tzu Chi continued to expand the disaster relief services into Central America and South America areas. I personally joined 2010 Haiti earthquake relief efforts where I had chance to meet with Calvin. Tzu Chi USA knows how important to join the United Nations network, start to learn the United Nations terminology and networking from CPO, FBO, NGO, INGO, and CSO, Civil Society Organization, and to open a dialogue to voice the challenges of civil society, crisis in countries in conflict, global and public policy position, global development practice, humanitarian coordination, leadership development, NGO data and accountability, which is so important, prevention of sexual abuse and harassment, explore protection of civilian and in armed conflict country, risk management, regulatory issue, and USA foreign assistance. Through the dialogue, Tzu Chi valued the important mechanism of UN OCHA cluster system and mapping each services category, such as protection to work with UNHCR, food security to work with WFP FAO, emergency telecommunication in charge by WFP, early recovery managed by the UNDP, education coordinated by UNICEF and Save the Children, sanitation, water, hygiene managed by UNICEF, logistic by WFP, Haiti relief, Tzu Chi managed and volunteers entered by UN charter flight between Republic of Dominica and Port-au-Prince, nutrition managed by UNICEF, emergency shelter by UNHCR and IFRC, camp management by coordination, UNHCR and IOM, and finally, health lead by WHO. It is so important you need to know who your partner. Identify the UN OCHA each resources and global cluster leads. Identify each cluster outcome and accountability in conjunction with SDG. Tzu Chi mission align with each UN agency and team up together. The most important, learn how to share the relief data collection and mapping the information and the relief outcome. For recently, Bahama Hurricane Dorian relief effort, OCHA sent out the ground operation report and shared each agency responsibility and their strength to better provide the material resources at the right time. Amazon rainforest on fire and ocean coral lives are suffering. How and what will be the best way the faith-based organization working together by studying the cultural diversity education of combating climate change. Tzu Chi joined UNEP Faith for Earth movement, become one of the Kofi Annan Interfaith Advisory Council, participating the Homeland Security Neighborhood Interfaith Program, collaborate with Vatican to find the best practice of handling homeless, plant-based diet movement. Participate the World Humanitarian Summit to voice out the urgency of action to combat the climate change, starting from our daily life pattern. Through Joe Wan, Wang Yunjing, yesterday, Tzu Chi model of DRR presentation, he indicated there are 6 placement, 5 principles, 4 mission in 1, volunteer system, value-driven, faith-based, prevention, innovation, and action. Professor He Zhiseng shared his inputs of 12 principles: conviction, integration, coordination, action, responsive, implementation, integration, empowerment, collaboration, rebuild, adaptation, and sustainability. The most important one, Master Zheng Yan, during the Hurricane Morocco, declared 10 DRR statements. Growing compassion with suffering, test wisdom in variable, inspire resilience in the hardship, learning patience in challenge, appreciative the advantage in complexity, especially when interactive with people, pursuing progressive in idea mission, be grateful to each other within mutual appreciation, peace and harmony in society, long-term nourishment for the earth, and eliminate disaster in the world by enlightening the love, gratitude, and respect. All of the statements from the above sharing party, all leading into one direction. UN Secretary General, during the recently press conference, he delivered a message say, put people first, their needs, their aspiration, their rights. The Tzu Chi DRRSD, under Master Zheng Yan's leadership, has been carried out since 1990 and continue the grassroots movement move forward. To build up resilience community, not only need to do mitigation, but also integrate adaptation. The core value of this movement started from people, you, me, all, within the community, and make sure it growing with positive prosperity, with peace. SDG, the partnership for the goals, strength will be the one key to success. Tzu Chi continue to support Leave No One Behind of 2030 agenda. People, prosperity, peace, partnership, and planet. The spiritual capital and project, 慈济宗门净思法脉入群度众 outcome data collection to share with SDG 17 through 2020, 2030, 2050 report. Therefore, I'm so grateful this time we have the guests from the USA to participate 慈济 DRR. FEMA from Calvin Smith, Nico Wood from FEMA Homeland Security, Trevor Regan from Red Cross, Brent Woodward, LACD County PPP, Bruce Knotts, UUA, Christine Tirado, IPCC, academic, Reverend Fletcher Harper, Faith. Thank you, Master Zheng Yan, CEO Yan, and all of the hosts, incredible silent supporters. You are the one need to be recognized. 感恩你们 to make this dialogue continues. 建立爱的存款集结好缘，有心有力有愿，最重要有法就不难。Now we are moving forward Tzu Chi partnership capacity dialogue direction to global local footprint, directly hands-on experience in our brother and sister in Mexico, Ecuador, and Africa. Thank you so much to let me share with you the partnership. Thank you.